Hello everyone, this is Allegedly Caleb, and we are returning with another Panzer Campaigns France 40 turn for our current scenario, the Boldest Coup. This scenario is essentially us trying to cross the Belgians' strong point defense at the very beginning of the German invasion of France. So what has happened so far? We are advancing forward with our army. This is the... where is it? Here it is. Oh, this is the OKW. Oh, good to know. We've got our 10, 20, 25, 27th Army Corps. So that's essentially who is pushing forward. Anyway, that part's not as important to the actual gameplay. Let's take a look at what's gone on so far. So we've got one division, this blue division, pushing the top flank. We've just captured Sittard, and we are hoping to push across this river right here, the Maas River, and start putting some pressure on the Albert Canal. That's this big long canal that pushes all the way along this front. The Belgians are using it as their defensive perimeter, so we'll see if we can make that happen. We are also pushing on their flank with this orange division. They're hoping to occupy like this position along the Julian Canal. And then we've got our 4th Panzer Division. We went over their history a little bit last episode. They're going to be trying to push straight through Maastricht. So, unfortunately for us, it seems like all the bridges across that river and canal are broken. So we're going to have to see if we can get an engineer unit over here to try and set up a bridge, because they won't be able to cross this bridge, as that bridge is only a light bridge. So it's essentially like a wooden bridge. Now, other units, this purple division is going to try and basically clean up any resistance behind 4th Panzer Division. Then we've got this division, which is pushing slowly, ever surely, onto the left flank. Eventually they'll be there, but they're a bit slow. Then we've got some of our elite troops holding some of these bridges. Unfortunately for us, all of these bridges were wired and destroyed before we could capture them. But at least we're holding these choke points. So let's go ahead and end the turn and see what happens next. They're attacking our troopers again. You're sipping on some coffee. They're attacking us with some mortars. Now our men, pardon me while I pour some coffee. Our men are held up in some bunkers along that river that we captured from the enemy, so they're not going to be taking too many casualties, even with triple their number attacking them. They're retreating back towards the city. Good, we disrupted those guys. Should be able to assault across that stream this turn. Okay, they recognize that we're about to assault across the river right there. All right, nice. Nice. Very good job. More mortars onto that same group. This is I believe, some artillery guns or infantry guns. All right, they're continuing to attack us. They're on those heights above the fort right there. Those guns seem to be pretty ineffective. I think starting at 10 a.m., the Dutch units all along this area are going to start potentially surrendering. Historically, the commander of this city's garrison surrendered pretty early on. Okay, so one of those units set up, that's good. Let's start over here as always. So now, how does ferrying work? I thought I remember that if you have an engineer sitting here for a turn, we're probably going to want to get an actual bridge across so we can get some supply. Yeah. Oh, we're going to need 3 bridges. One here, one here. If both of those get blown, which they probably will. And then one across this canal. Anyway, first things first. They can't set it up yet, so let's just fire at these guys while they have nothing better to do. Okay, the rest of this engineer unit will be up here soon. All right, let's assault with these guys. Actually, let's cancel that. Let's fire. Oh, they can't fire because they're in a bunker. I almost forgot about that. All right. 1 man to 1 man. That assault did not work. Well, we'll set this unit up here for now. Hit them. All right. Now, where are these guys HQ? Not that unit. Not that unit. Not them. Not them. Oh, they're over here. That's kind of far. Well, I guess if this is the only bridge across, we might as well just gather everyone over here. Oh, nice. We killed them. broken unit. Nice, we killed them. I'll set these guys up here. Now all of these units are going to need to be in travel mode if they want to cross. So let's make sure that's the case. All right. We'll set them there. Continue moving these units up. Now our artillery here, yeah, let's set them up here for now. No, let's not have them set up yet. All right, we'll set them up next turn. Okay, yeah, there we go. They're gonna set up. I'll set them up. They'll set up. Good, we got a bunch of our units all setting up. Well, those guys are just mortars, so they'll continue. How far can they fire? 3? Let's get them right there. Let's continue. Set them up together. Combine. Units that are broken down have a lot harder of a time building bridges, by the way. Nice. Cool. All right, now the rest of these units. Good. Anyone else? Yeah, let's move these guys up. Stick both of you in here. And you're probably going to be sitting there for a while. So let's take you out. All right, and that's good. Set you up over here. I think that's everyone in that section. Now over here, let's split them down. These guys will assault. Nice. They'll fire. Ooh, nice. Disrupted. This unit right here will fire against those guys. And now they're entrenched, which is good. Oops. Here. You into travel mode. Fire with you. Good. They're now disrupted. Okay, we're just bypassing those guys, I guess. Yeah, we're going to try to overrun the mortars with that unit because we're at a bridge. We lost 3 men, they lost 2 guns. I'll take it. Let's stick them right there. 1 gun lost. Nice. Now what about these guys? Good, we disrupted them. I think next we try to use some of our tank units. Let's take you out of there and assault. Nice. We moved them away from that highway, which is what we wanted. Where's the hex with the bridge? I guess all the hexes we could cross are broken. Well, let's deploy these guys. Let's go this way. Oh. They lost a couple men. So these guys are good against soft targets, right? Yeah. I think all of those are Panzer IIs. Oops. All right. They're just in range. We'll stick them. Oh, we can't go in there. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep them in there. Over here. Yeah, we'll just attack those guys. No effect. Dang. I guess they've only got 5 soft attack. Oh, don't disrupt. Okay, good. Nice. So now they're all going to be in. All right. Oh, good. We got him out of there. Oh, and we killed him. Perfect. Let's take them and move them on down the road. He's almost in range of them, so we'll take him out of there. Okay, now he's in range. Nice. Now let's go ahead and move these guys on down quickly. We're not going to want to waste our pontoon bridges. Where is this unit's commander? Oh, here they are. Let's take them out. there. And oh, nice, we took him out. Let's just attack these guys a couple times. Nice. Nice. Okay. There we go. Let's just put them back together. Alright, put that unit on top. So they watch all of those guys. I guess we'll just combine them all together. There we go. Oh, nice. We can move forward with them. Just throw them across the river there. Now they'll go right here. They'll go over here. These units will move up. These units will move right here. Alright, and I think that's everyone in that HQ. Oh, except for these guys, which will move over here. Let me check my time. Okay, I've got some time left. Now that we've moved them up, I want to move these guys. So first, let's just send them on over this way. Just bypassing that 50-man unit. They can't really do too much to hurt us. All right, that's one unit. Next up, these guys. They're cavalry. We'll move them along this way. Get everyone in travel mode. Travel mode. Ooh. There we go. All right. Now I've got this HQ. These guys will go this way. Combine those engineers back up. Perfect. All right. Nice. That's everyone from those. Now let's move all of these guys. Maybe I try to bring them this way. Bicyclists. Oh, it's going so slow. Could probably just use rail movement and bring them all up that way. There we go. Big traffic jam. All right. Guys, this way. Okay, that is almost all of the units moved. We still have these green units. Are there any other canals? Are there any other routes we can take across that canal? Not really. All right. Let's take them out of movement mode. There we go. All right, and let's move up all these miscellaneous other units we have not moved yet. And then once that's done, we'll be ready to continue. Oh, we haven't even moved these guys yet. Okay, sure, we'll move them this way. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh. Almost done. Oh, don't lose a vehicle. Okay, good. Yeah, we're basically just ignoring their other units now. Okay. Well, that should be fine. That should be fine. Stick them right there. Have them both fire. Okay. Alright, and that is the end of our turn. Next turn, we're going to have this guy try building a bridge. And we'll see where we go from there. So thank you everyone for watching. Let's take a look at our... Oopsies. There we go. Let's take a look at our casualties so far. Allies have lost almost 1,000 men and 4 guns. We've lost just over 100 men and 1 vehicle. So once we start taking some of these points, we'll start moving up into a minor defeat and then minor victory. So everyone, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.